Pakistani customers, Indian customers, a little bit of Bangladeshi customers, Chinese customers, so yeah, from all different industries.
What is the meaning of this book?
The meaning of the logo is just
very interesting. I think
religious.
So this actually we started in 1977. This actually is an image of some catalog design in Europe. So last time they said in this anything that you need to stitch we can do. Whether with the boy or anything you need with stitching we provide. Because last time we start from the cutting room, we start from the spreading, we sell everything. So we are more into trading. So in the early, like late 70s, early 80s in Singapore, we still have a lot of industry. That time Singapore is just still developing as a new young generation, new nation. So people need work, and we have a lot of yes. So our company, almost 50 years. So yeah. So along the way, we do a lot of automation because the cost of production in Singapore becomes very expensive. In the middle or late 80s, we introduced all the underlip trimmers, the spreaders, the pocket roping machine. Already in the 80s, we already started. So because Singapore is so the only way is to go into automation. So now our main focus, because a lot of products we are representing is from Japan or from Taiwan or from Europe. So finally we decide to start our own production on the transportation area, which we are able to.
Let me say what it is. In headquarters is Singapore.
Headquarters
And production unit of Singapore.
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
Established in 1977, Singapore Machinery Company (SMC) is the world's leading company in apparel and textile manufacturing, providing high-quality and cost-effective solutions to garment manufacturers globally. Renowned fashion brands whose apparels have benefited from our technology through our clients are Uniqlo, Adidas, Nike, Disney, Timberland, Gap, Puma, Fila, H&M, Levi's and Champion.
One of the largest producers for the deep red China. We are the biggest
So these are all knitwear. So if you are, these brands are for Uniqlo, yeah. And knitwear they basically produce for all the sportswear companies, Nike, Adidas, Puma, all by the same company. They have different buildings for different vendors. Yeah. So this company employs between 50,000 to 100,000 people worldwide. It's a Chinese company. So basically, each hanger carries one garment. All the components of one garment is using one carrier. So what that means is from the beginning to the end, you have traceability of the garment. Today in most factories here in Bangladesh, the manual way is by bundle system. Each bundle has 10, 15, 20 pieces. So you're not able to trace where the problems are coming from. Maybe you will know it's coming from this bundle, but that's all you know. So the issue with traceability is very big. So if today you want to trace by the garment, this is the only way. also the concept is different because it's a one-piece flow. Meaning, as long as one operator finishes his process, it moves immediately to the next process. There is no accumulation of garment. Whereas in a bundle system, I finish my entire bundle of 10, 15 pieces before it goes to the next person. So there is always this high WIP. So this problem will exist as long as you're using a convention system.
Instant software updates, hardware innovation, strategic research and development. We aim to become a world-class corporation in manufacturing, providing highest quality and cost-effective systems bringing our partners fullest satisfaction. Increasing productivity up to 35%. Reduction of 95% in throughput time. Increasing sewing time up to 30%.
So this will be the three biggest benefit we always introduce or we try to explain to our customer using the system. So productivity, where does productivity come from? Actually, it's through what we call the handling time. Because in bundle system, you spend so much time, doing all this non-value added movement.
That's
You
what
end up losing sewing time. Because each factory, if you operate for only 8 to 10 hours, there is 8 to 10 hours of production time that you have. The more time that each operator is spending on movement, then the less sewing time there is. So if the system is able to help reduce your movement time, handling time, then naturally you are able to maximize your sewing time. So that's where the increased productivity comes from. It's like a sewing machine. Your RPM decides how much maximum output you can get. So if you have a lower RPM machine, naturally you'll be able to produce lesser because you only have a fixed time. Time is your fixed parameter. How much you're able to maximize during that time is what production or what productivity you can get out of it. Throughput time again is what we say from a garment, when they from raw material entering into your warehouse up till the finished good. How long this entire process is your throughput time. So we focus much more on the sewing floor. So once the product is cut from your, let's say from your cutting section, going into the sewing line, usually, even for knitwear, there's a basic 5 minutes standard minute value article. Why does it take half a day, 1 day, 2 days before you see the finished product? That is the result of throughput time or high work process. So the use of this system, one-piece flow, helps to shorten this process time. That's why you're able to have up to 95% throughput time. And then increase in sewing time is what I'm saying. So basically the reduce in throughput time, the reduce in handling time gives you more sewing time in that sense. Yeah.
And this 35% handling time.
Are you productivity?
Productivity will increase,
Yeah.
reduce handling time. By reducing handling time, you are achieving time
Yes.
efficiency.
Yes.
In case of handling, one cycle time normally, let's say one bottom hem. One bottom hem it takes about 20 seconds. In case of knit, just if you consider
Yeah.
one knit t-shirts bottom hem. So on t-shirts bottom hem it takes 20 seconds. And this out of this 20 seconds, handling time about 5 seconds. 15 seconds is stitching time.
Exactly.
So in case of this stitching time is 15 seconds. 5 seconds is the handling. This handling, how does this operation help?
So basically, if the goods arrive in a bundle, first they have to open the bundle. They have to arrange the parts, put on the rack, then one piece by one piece. Okay. If for the scenario that you are saying doing bottom hanging, actually for the stitcher is hang on the hanger. You don't have to remove. Normally he or she need to hang, one to hold, one to stitch, and they have to stop anytime. If I have two hand, one hand extra hand to hold, we can do non-stop. In our videos, some of the operator non-stop continue, because in most of the case they will stop one time, 2 times, maximum 3 times in one. Before going to the overlap seam, they have to stop to adjust But if the good operator is 1 time. So the waiting time is 0. Once they are finished, press the button, please go, the next piece come immediately. It's only 1 second. I don't wait longer. Then later I will show you how much time the waiting time for the parts.
Yeah, that is true. That I understand. That helping from taking from lab to up to the machine, so that may reduce. But at the same time, he has to get from the hanger and set it to the machine.
Yes.
And it depends. I definitely
Yes, yes,
understand. Some operation helps more.
Yeah.
Some operation helps less actually.
Yeah.
On average, we are
Yeah.
saying on average, this is on average, we can increase up to 35.
Yeah,
Okay.
but in case of small part, let's say bigger part, I definitely understand it can bring up to the machine and stitch. In case of small part, let's say like a pocket unit can touch. So pocket is a small part. So here you set into the, let's say like a polo shirt. So they need to put. So you have to remove from the
Yes.
hanger, right?
I will show you some video, baby wear. Is it small enough?
Yeah.
Video on that. Yes. On hanger system, you can check the handling time. Then for you, it's more easy to understand. Then
Because
normal.
regarding this handling one, I actually work. I work for the, the Pegasus has one software. There is a called DPA, Digital Process Analysis, and I am sold in the market few. And
Mostly this just a video taking the
normally is a video. That is actually you can distribute the handling time and stitching time.
So this to address your concern. Okay, these are very small piece, baby rompers. Okay, it's less than 2 feet. So it's much smaller than all the t-shirts that we are manufacturing.
So this is the loading station. So as we mentioned from the cutting department,
Loading
yeah.
station.
So this is the first station that where you begin the process. So all the components to make up one garment, whether it's jeans, t-shirt, whatever it is, will go to one. You will get all the components, all the parts go to one hanger. So these you are firstly ensuring that this hanger or this garment is complete. It will not be the case you have any missing parts. So if you load 1,000 sets of baby wear, you need to have 1,000 sets coming out. There should not be a problem of missing piece because this is like the first
Your
sort of
sleeves,
cues.
your collar, your pocket,
Yeah.
everything must be in place. You
Yeah.
cannot have
But-
one hanger without.
But
a
this
pocket
also
or
means
without-
is when it goes to the operator, all the components are already there. They don't have to look for a hanger. They don't have to do any act of bundling, unbundling, ticketing, writing down like counting all these things, nothing. So the system takes care of all this.
স্যার যখন যখন স্টার্ট করবে তখন কি মনে করবে একটা গার্মেন্টস যদি 4টা পার্ট থাকে 4টা পার্টে উড়িয়ে দিবে একটা
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
This is the one is actually really helping because this one is the
Very small
operator need to
piece.
worry. The
Exactly.
operator do not
এই
need
যে
to
এখান
find
থেকে
this
স্টার্ট হলো
exactly.
এখান থেকে স্টার্ট
We
হলো
are
Everything
arranging
part.
order. Means every time the sleeve is on the first position, we study which process is the first process. We don't have to
Not
find
in
where
that
the
sense.
sleeve
But
is.
station তো অনেকগুলো আছে।
It's always in the same position, so they don't have to think.
একটা আপনি ধরেন তৈরি করতে 8টা লাগে না এখানে 8টা লাগে আছে তো 8টার সাইজ করে ওই যে পকেটের মতো আছে না দিয়ে দিই। এটা চলে যাবে প্রথম শ্রেণীর অ্যারিনা আছে ও একটা পার্ট করলো ওইটা আবার ছেড়ে দেবো আর একজন বাকিটা করবো এরকম কিন্তু তারপরে ফিনিশিংয়ের পার্ট আমরা
Once they finish stitching time will be the same. Now, with your
ইন্ট্রোটা
focus on our system or on the manual system,
ফিডিং
time
টাইম
will not change.
এটা খুব কম
It's only the handling time.
এতে
Once
একটা
they cut,
এই
they put up how much
30
time
সেকেন্ডের
is
বেশি
required.
একটা
Because
পরে
all
যা
this
3
cutting
সেকেন্ড
process
থেকে
or
নজর
stitching
একটু পরে
process is
এদের মধ্যে এই
And how
গ্যাপটা
and where we position the hanger, you realize it's very close to the operator. So it's
এমনি
about 60
সমবর্ষা
cm
তো
away from the operator's
skill,
head, which is the most ideal. So if you do like an ergonomics, about 60
এই
cm.
সেন্টার করছে
yeah, how much time you see,
পুরোটা
how
সিম্পল
much time they
অংশ
It's almost like non-existent.
এটা কি করতেছে?
So another thing where we study ergonomics is the position of the hanger is again always the same. So there is no effort to find the position of it. Even without seeing, they can always just remove it. So these are all small things that add up where you actually get more productivity. So we also have an operator panel. Every operator will have a panel showing a few figures. Number one is the number of pieces they have completed in real time. So if 1 hour in production they have finished 50 pieces, they will show that they have completed 50 pieces.
From morning until now, they have completed
708 pieces. Yeah.
And the efficiency also mentioned is here against the standard. If the company they have a standard of how many seconds per piece, this one will measure against and it will show the efficiency of every individual efficiency. And also the weight is, if you are working on piece weight, the system will also automatically calculate the weights. You don't have to calculate this like this. The system, the software calculate for you. So if the worker working in piece weight, this is like a motivation. First you reduce their handling, second you reduce their counting. They are not worried because the computer count their wages, how much they are earning. So it's very transparent system. Both the user, the operator is benefiting, also the boss. The boss is benefiting from the output. The operator is benefit from less handling and more output. So they are earning more.
Traditionally, there's always issue with I finished X amount of bundle, but you're giving me less salary and all these kind of a dispute. Middle management is always have to waste a lot of time. So running the system automatically, they're already calculating the salary for every person inside the line, and then you have your monthly reports and all these guys.
Save a lot on the accounting side. Also the total, how much they are earning per hour, how much they can earn per hour. So they know how much, whether the effort they put in equals to the money they earn. This video is almost 20 years ago. This is not just to prove the point of this small piece, whether it's movable or not.
And you can see that they are making white garments. There's another issue of staining and quality issues
Dust,
coming up.
because on the table there's always dust. When you touch, there's oil. When you are hang up, nothing. You are not in touch with any machine or these people. You have less quality.
Yeah, so overall, we're reducing quality issues in the line also.
all জিনিস করে না তারপর দেখুন ওর কাছে শুরু করছি
So we also incorporate QC, whether it's digital QC or final QC inside the line. So the concept is you want as many processed inside. When it comes out as a complete garment ready to, fold, pack into polybag and carton. You don't want to have any outside process. The issue today with conventional way, they segregate so many processes. What that means is you need to hire more helpers. After sewing, someone needs to move them to checking, somebody from checking needs to move to packing. All these is a lot of movement time, a lot of WIP, the throughput is increased and there's more errors that happen in between. So we want to reduce all this. And when you have everything online, you capture the data of every process. So you know which process is having a low efficiency, you know where issues are coming up from. So that's the idea of having as many processes online. So you can see a button here. So this is the button that they just press.
Mhm.
The finished
Yeah.
piece will automatically go to the next station, the next piece comes. So it's a simultaneous movement. By one button, one piece goes out, one piece comes in. And it's almost immediate.
So if there is some operator is very slow, or some operator has some operations SMB is much more higher,
Yeah.
then how you manage?
So that part you first have to already plan. The IE person or the supervisor have to come up with a time study. When the time study is saying if front and back attachment is taking 20 seconds, the next process if it's taking half the time, then basically you need two person making front back and then to match with the next operation that's taking half the time. So this study, the system, we are able to, we have this function called auto balancing. Meaning in real time, if there are two operators, if two of you are making front and back, you are producing faster than he is, more piece will come to you. So this is what our system can do. But the basic act of balancing your standard minute value first have to be done. So you have to see, per operation, what's the timing, and then you have to match the number of people to match with the timing, and then we load it into the system to run it. So on top of this study that you have made, our system will further help to
Line
enhance the
balancing has
balancing.
to do manually.
First, yes. I mean that's the most basic. If let's say as a back to the example, front and back attach is 20 seconds. The next operation, if it's 10 seconds and you give one person, then it's automatically it's not balanced. My system cannot help to solve this problem. Yeah. So first the IE person or the factory first have to do this balancing, and then you key into the system that it will help to further enhance the
That
balancing.
means you need 9% to operate the machine.
Yeah, of course. So
Otherwise it cannot be.
In some cases, is let's say like some complication is there, but let's say one line continuously balance, everything is okay. Somehow one operator put a sick, it will come, but someone will replace. But that time system cannot be changed, right? System has to be go same
So
way.
okay, normally we recommend to have around 10 to 15% operators to have the ability to do two process. This is to help line balancing because most of the operators they are doing one process, but we have we need around 10 to 15% multi-skill operator. Multi-skill means if this operator is not coming, he can help in two process. Another, this will help to balance out.
Yeah, normally, actually what I am asking you, I need to know because when I am going to sell,
yeah.
many questions
Yeah,
will come.
Definitely,
So that so before that, if I am not sure, how I explain.
So
that is a very much important.
So
In case of manual system, this kind of problem can be solved.
it's not solved, they accumulate.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
only thing you are building a problem is
Yeah,
not
yeah.
solving a
Yes.
problem. If
In
not
case of
come,
in case of manual, so it become dump,
Yes.
become a lot of
a lot
garbage.
of things.
So this one normally supervisor takes some piece, give someone to support and attack.
So for us,
In
it's
case
the
of
same.
this,
You
it
just
cannot be.
ask someone to, because for our system, you need to just log in. Anybody with the employee can log into the station. If it's the overlock operator, this operator is not coming and she can do overlock, she can just log into the system and start working. No problem. We will record based on their name, their work time, everything is recorded. What time this operator come into the system, how many piece she produce. Maybe the experienced worker can make 100 piece per hour, but this only make 50. So you need one more unexperienced one. Maybe instead of 2 workers, you need 3 workers. you need to balance, the line supervisor need to balance out.
So at that time, station cannot be increased immediately, right?
Cannot. So normally what we recommend, you have around 2 to 3 work
Space.
stations. It's for line balancing, it's for sometimes your machine break down, you don't have enough time to move in and out. It's extra. This one will help the line to more easy for line supervisor to manage. If you are making 100% full utilization,
Understand.
means
If you
your
are saying
traffic
so,
is cannot
then
have
okay,
a problem.
then
If you have an
okay.
accident, everybody stop.
That's the way only that if we have the extra space or extra machine can be put in case of any disaster. So someone extra support, then make it continue and
Yeah.
remove.
Normally the machine we recommend to put wheels. If the machine
Yeah,
have
that
a
is
problem,
okay.
you just pull out and you push the next.
That way I understand. But this, I was worried about the station because the station is one. So if I put 2 machine or 3 machine,
You
so
cannot
how
put 2 or
they
3 machines.
you cannot-
One
you cannot
one
get the
one
support.
station is one machine.
one machine. So it cannot be little bit extend.
No, no, we can go, if you have spare station, the system can go, instead of going to station number 15, you can go to 15, 18. If you have a free station at station 18, you can go to 18. We can program, so it's not fixed.
I mean something like
With nothing.
okay, let's say this is
Exit of the station.
one station, ending is delivery here. So can you make it a little bit more? So it can go here, it can go here also. So
Another line. Okay, let us finish. I will answer your question later because this is not relevant. We will stop everyone.
Okay.
Another James that we can have time to You see this factory, even with the those machines, like the patterns over everything, they are also putting inside the factory.
So first you'll see that there are no helpers in the line. Because with these basically it removes the need for any helper. So every line is operating very efficiently. Second, the space is so much cleaner. You are able to see what's going on rather than all the garment is just stacked on the tables, on the floor, all that.
So why we say there's a reduction on WIP? Normally one bundle is around 10, 12 pieces. You need one bundle for stitching, one bundle standby, maybe one bundle for waiting for at least 3 bundles we expect 3 to 4 bundles. Means around 50 pieces, let's say. But our system is around 10 pieces, so your work in progress easily reduce 70 to 50%.
So you can see the drop down is almost immediate. So that's where, where we see the reduced handling time actually gives you more.
You check the drop down time. This is a temp saving. Means in the so all the different type of information we can also write inside the workstation. Some automatic machine you need wider space you have to write.
So you can see it's a whole different concept. Even today we were visiting another customer we have in Bangladesh. So we were saying the buyers when they come in they appreciate the system and it's an image that you're trying to show to the buyer. Basically when they unload it's a finished garment. So you do not like unload an unfinished garment or a garment finished.
Because all the training and everything is done inside the factory. The operator do the training. We don't have another training department. So it's how well they organize or how well they use the system.
there's no need to have any bucket to keep the garment. So if you want to help, so space is saving. Some cases is
So first video was shown baby wear. Earlier on it was meat wear and now we're showing jeans. So jeans, you can implement the line both in assembly, which is all your sewing of your main components. And after that, they go for jeans washing. After that, they have what we call the finishing. Finishing would be your riveting, would be your belt loop attachment, the size check, your ironing, all these processes. So both of these parts, assembly and finishing, you can use this line. So again, this is the first station, loading station. All the components, front, back, if you have pockets, your labels, whatever, will first be loaded on one hanger. So each hanger carries one.
So every hanger will carry the information, what is the size, what is the color, what is the length, each wire. So information is following the hangers. So you don't have a mistake mixing the size or wrong size.
So I'll just reverse this again to show you. I want you to take notice of how fast each cycle is when this lady is doing a flyer. Removing, that was removing, then now she does the sewing to fly.
How much time will it take?
After disposal, she presses the button. This is all this is real time.
And that's why the correct implementation is
Match spending actually, this kind of garments will help more because this is a very heavy garments wise. The material for handling is more difficult. That was my understanding.
that is your understanding. But I can tell you, this factory is more. This improvement is around 15 to 18% efficiency. But for it, we usually above 20. So, from my understanding or from my experience, 40 years experience, it is much
Even
more better than.
Definitely will be much more better.
But you can see the handling, because every factory, the handling is different. The worker is faster. That's why you feel that they are more effective. Actually, we cannot change the speed of the operator. We only help on the handling. We can't change the operator's speed.
Here she keep the pocket facing part, other part is in the left.
This is up to the operator. Is handling. Of course, it's supposed to hang there and they will move
Yes,
from
yes,
there.
yes.
but
Supposed to
they
come
will-
both together.
She put on the left. She will remove, put on the left. Maybe she's used to after bundling a lot of operator because this video was taken not long after we began.
There is a size mistake or these kind of things. How they manage? They come in one part, one part from here. She was basic. Their choice actually. Accessories like a zipper and this also.
They can put on some, they put the zipper on the
Some process you don't even have to do.
Label and
So
they
they
are
don't come
you
with
correctly
this.
say some operations you get
Come with hanger.
much higher productivity, some maybe less. So we're talking about overall in the whole
label can come with handle. Through package.
They have a pick from the
So you can almost immediately grab the business. So you were saying like some processes you benefit more, so these are like processes where you don't even have to improve.
Even PCB.
Yes, yes. So
Let me see all the process, nothing is off
that's why we say if you split the process, then you need helpers. If you do it online, you capture all the data plus if this let's say she finds an error, she can send it back to the station that can do the repair work.
One thing is very good here. That is everyone is having the pressure.
Yes.
How much is being done so everybody can see. So he or he has to work faster to make these garments not to get these
Yeah, so why do you pick this up? So this is actually one, we call it intangible benefit. That yes, some things motivate them like the pay, salary, all that. This is a pressure that they get because the supervisor just by looking at your station at 15 hangers, but whereas average you have 5 to 10, then you know the bottleneck is here. So what is the issue? Is Is it a machine issue? Is it a person that needs more training? Then we can identify where the issue is and how to solve this problem.
Next, every station you have a separate data.
Yes. You
Data
capture
real-time data is there. So how long it takes and how long to release.
So you don't need to use the software.
And this
because
one can go through the Wi-Fi or
they,
no.
they are going to the internet. They have a network. We have a PC in front. All this information, every workstation, data will go to the PC. So inside they can print the report, print the payroll. Also, when there's a quality issue, we know each operator how many repairs.
means it doesn't have any cloud system or
Yeah, so if you want to have cloud, you just connect the system to your server or to your
also possible.
For us, this is outside our system. Outside, we have to work on real time. Real time means every single piece have to update to the computer, and your computer have to give management the right information.
Software has that part. The software has that portion also. So they are
Because all the reporting, actually we have our own software, but the factory, if they need separate software, we can export the information.
স্যার এখানে উনি বলছেন উনি হেল্পার লাগবে সেক্ষেত্রে কোন মেশিন মানে অটোমেটিক হবে না
অবশ্যই।
হ্যাঁ
এখন তো আপনার মেশিন নাই
আমার ফ্যাক্টরি অনেক আছে
এই হ্যান্ডলিং সিস্টেম কিনবো না
স্যার অটো টিমার যদি আচ্ছা ভালো ফ্যাক্টরি স্যার অটো টিমার যদি থাকে মেশিন যদি থাকে 22টা লাইনে অটো টিমার আছে হলো 12টা ভালো ফ্যাক্টরি তো আপনি জানেন
হ্যান্ডলিং সিস্টেমে এদের মতো করে লেআউট করতে হবে
সেটা তো অবশ্যই
হ্যান্ডলিং সিস্টেম তো এটা আমাদের প্রসেসে যাইতে হবে এটার ইটা আলাদা তো এখানে কাটিং থেকে কাটিং এ তো আপনি ফ্যাব্রিকটা পার্ট করতেছেন না কাটিং থেকে বান্ডিল করতেছে যে বান্ডিলের থেকে ওইখানে যে ম্যাচিং করতেছে
জি
ফ্রন্ট পার্ট ব্যাক পার্ট তারপরে পকেট বিভিন্ন পার্টগুলো পকেট আর ব্যাক পার্ট মনে করেন একসাথে যাবে ব্যাক রাইট যাবে একসাথে ব্যাক রাইট ব্যাক পার্ট হ্যাঁ তারপরে লেফট রাইট দুটোটা যাবে এই পার্টগুলো তো একসাথে মিলিয়ে ওকে হ্যাঙ্গারে দিয়ে দিতে হয়েছে তো ওইখান থেকেই যাইতেছে সামনে গিয়ে মনে করেন ফ্রন্ট একটা ব্যাক রাইট একটা ব্যাক পার্ট লাগে তারপরে লেফটটা লাগে তারপরে দুইটা পার্ট আবার ও আবার ঢুকাই দিল পর পোর্শনে আবার ব্যাক রাইটটা করবে কীভাবে তো যাইতেছে এটা কতদিনের সিস্টেমটা তো আলাদা
টেকনিক্যাল সাপোর্ট দিবে মানে ইনিশিয়াল স্টেজে কতদিন সাপোর্ট
আমার কাছে জিজ্ঞেস করতেছেন কেন ওপরে ডাইরেক্ট আপনারা জিজ্ঞেস
আসলে বলেন, আপনারা আমরা
এই
lead
টেকনিক্যাল
দিচ্ছেন না,
বলবেন কি
আপনি দিচ্ছেন না আপনি বলেন কতদিন টেকনিক্যাল সাপোর্ট দিচ্ছে
আরে আপনার টেকনিক্যাল সাপোর্ট লাগবে টেকনিক্যাল সাপোর্ট
Yeah, one of my colleagues is asking one thing. Okay, if we set up this, after set up, how many days or how many months you are going to provide the technical service?
Actually,
Technical
Yes, sir,
service
the
belongs to the
difference-
agent or belongs to you also?
okay, we will provide installation. Okay, first after installation, normally we will give you a week training for the factory. This our trainer will come here to provide a week training how to provide how to manipulate, how to pick up, or how to arrange parts. So this training will be done from this training will come. In the future, maybe you will have some industrial engineering because our other agent they have their own industrial engineering, they have experience. But initially, we can train the people to make sure we can get the result. Normally for us, it's around 3 weeks to 1 month. We can see the difference.
So in terms of installation for one line, on average it's about 7 days to put up the system, and then another 1 week for a trainer to teach them how to use the software, set up the software, how to arrange your sewing operators, how to handle, how to hang the clothes, all that will take another week. So So that's what, 2 weeks already.
Warranty period how much?
Going to 1 year. That's
1
it.
year. Shipping to Malaysia or Singapore?
Malaysia. Yes. So this is the finishing part. Earlier on you saw the assembly. This is after jeans washing. These are the processes that you will see them doing.
The hangers are different.
So
These are
previously,
single tip, yeah.
previously you saw 5 finger hangers. These ones are only 1 because the jeans is already completed.
Print and running jeans, if you go to the actual factory, that's why it's very different. The concept, first you need to understand the concept and how to implement the system.
So this factory is only manufacturing for Levi's. So you can imagine like the whole concept, the floor is totally different from what it used to be. So for the management, they're happy. The employees working on the line is happy. The buyers, when they come to visit, is also happy because there's no safety hazard. The garment is clean. It's a good environment for the workers to work. So these are actually not just selling a system, but it's changing the whole concept of what a workspace should be. Today, as long as you have a sewing machine, you can sew. But no, we can offer a better solution, better space management for even the operator that's working. So this is your neighbor in Pakistan. So the salary is not much different than here in Bangladesh, but they are able to change this whole different way of
First, the payback is 1.5 to 2 years. So for that, they don't have to even fight so hard. That's not the price issue, is how well the system is.
For a long time, people in Bangladesh, many customers say the system is too expensive. But in India, in Pakistan, the wage is almost the same. They're having 1 year, 1.5 years return on investment. Why is it that Bangladesh? Bangladesh, in fact, you have very good workers. So in fact, you're supposed to get even better results in the system. So we always will challenge them, and it's a challenge that we, for new customers working, we say that if we think 15-20% improvement, we will achieve it together, we'll prove to you that we can achieve it. So it's not like we sell you a system, then good luck to you, and you run the system. So it's not like that. Yeah, so
Usually, if you look at this handling time, it's a lot faster. If you take from the bundle, normally in the finishing you see bundle, you need a lot of table space to put the bundle on the floor. So now we are using the air space. It looks very neat on the floor.
Have any Bangladesh production video demonstrated?
We have a production here, but I am not sure whether
I don't think we have photos. So this is an Indian company. So this project we did with them 15 years ago. So even 15 years back, they had the best cutters. They had centralized warehouse. Today, even many customers are still way behind what they were doing 15 years ago. You cannot imagine. So they were already using our system 15 years ago. It's centralized washing. They use both our system in assembly and also in finishing. So these ones you can even combine multiple lines together. So basically it controls the whole flow of it. So you have over here you have multiple lines, and then you have another line that's able to join all these together to complete the process. So again, we offer not just the hardware, a machine. We study the layout, we study how the system can complement or work best in the layout to make the workflow or the process flow the most efficient. Because it's like a person. So if you know you have your pantry here, a toilet here, how you know one person, if your desk is here, you have access to all these facilities. You don't want them to be walking here, there, everywhere. So there's a lot of movement wastage. So we try to plan that. So like you're finishing, you have all your ironing and all that incorporate into the line.
For us, the type of machine or type of different automation that we have to complement, you will not work against our system. You will design according to the flow. What type of machine you are using, how big is the size, how many process, how many machine you need. We will design accordingly. Basically, it's made to order. We don't have a standard system like competition. Our competition will give you, oh, this is the standard. So they just mass produce and they sell. But for us, we want to make sure every individual factory will get the most benefit. They get the time from us to study and to implement the correct number of stations in the place. We don't want to just sell in a way very cheap and oh, this is the standard, that is the standard. We spend time on each customer to make sure they are benefiting from the implementation.
So we've seen baby wear, we've seen knit wear, sportswear, we've seen jeans. Now this is knit sweater, hoodies. So again, this is in Pakistan. So this customer is not a very big customer, but every half a year they're buying 4 lines. Now they have 16 lines. 16 production lines all using our system. So
Another 5 lines.
if somehow you can enter into Pakistan, this customer is open for anyone to visit them. It's a very
Actually, they are also looking at the Chinese system. They say Chinese system is so cheap. I say cheap is not the only reason why you buy a system. You buy a system because you can produce, you can make sure your return on investment, you are making the right choice. Making a cheap choice is easy. I say it's cheap. Make a cheap machine, but they decide after they compare, they say your machine is the best and they buy our system. And from there now, every 2 or 3 months, 4 line, every factory they are making. So just I need 1 or 2 big factory. We just need to prove to them they will be your repeat customer. Every 2-3 months, every 2-3 months. So you are getting.
It's
not
easier to
one
sell
time.
than your cutting machine.
Yes.
Don't tell Ima I tell you that, but it's true. Because how many cutters can a company buy? But you know, the factories here, you have thousands of sewing machines in one factory. So imagine converting all these manual lines to these, it's a big potential. It's a big
They have
potential.
5,000, I make only 2,000 for the system.
You see the
For one
difference?
factory.
It's a manual line. This is what happens on the manual line. I'm sure it is the same in Pakistan, it's the same here. But when you run on the line, everything is so much more organized. Not like this manual house. Out of these, you know, you have quality issues, you have shading issues, you have matching issues, missing parts, all these, when it comes to the operator, it's too late. And then maybe half the process is already done. You realize maybe there's a shape problem, there's a matching problem.
All these are money sitting on the floor. The boss is very rich because these are semi-finished products. They are not going to your packing. Mine is every single piece is moving out. That is the difference. The Louis factory here, they look, oh, I have so many products. But sitting on the floor, this is money. They already pay for fabric, they already pay for stitching, but they are not ready to pay. This is the main difference. We are teaching them how to make money, how to turn this money sitting on the floor to the finished product. This is how they do it. We are achieving around 30%. That's why I tell you the management, I cannot say every factory that achieves 30%. They have different, because they are manual, maybe their manual management is also good. The accumulation is a lot. But the achieving of 30% is only on the output. But the saving of this work in progress is extra money. A lot is extra money that they are saving. because to produce 30% more, you need 30% more sewing machine, 30% more power. Everything is 30% more, or else how to do manually 30%. My system is using the same people, less power, less machine, and giving you more output. That is how we can sell and how we can survive until that is the way.
Efficiency and needs where I think averagely throughout the world is about 65%.
On the efficiency
is about
is
65.
55, 60, sometimes they say 70 or 80, but I think the number is not very, even very good because a lot, maybe some operator is very good, but on average, very difficult to achieve more than 70%. If you can achieve more than 70, means if we promise 30% more, means ours is almost 90% efficiency. I think it's a little bit tough. So that's why most of the factory is around 65.
This system cannot help that much.
Yes,
Because
but in realistic numbers on paper and realistically what they can achieve, maybe to show the boss we are achieving 70 or 80%. This is to show the boss. It's not the actual number. Most of the case we understand. So sometimes we don't want to fight with the industrial engineer.
normally this when average efficiency is 65 or 70, it means main saving actually from handling. When efficiency increase, not from stitching. Stitching